I'm Cindy from Cindy Porter Artist and welcome to my channel. I hope you've been enjoying this premiere live event from the Colourarte Affiliate Spring team. I hope you've been really enjoying the amazing works created by the 13 other artists involved in this event. If you've been following along, you should have arrived here from Chris Jeszeck's channel, and I am the last on the list. You have got 14 opportunities to win free Colourarte products, one from each of the participating channels, and one lucky person will have the opportunity to win the grand prize of a $400 shopping spree at colourarte.com. How awesome would that be? To enter the individual channel prizes, you need to subscribe, like, and leave a comment on each of the videos, and you'll be put into the draw to win a Prism Pour 6-piece mini set valued at $49 US. To enter the mega prize draw, you need to watch each video to discover the secret word or two that is shared during the video. Write down those words in order to reveal the secret phrase. You have until midnight, Friday, May the 6th, to enter. You need to email the phrase to Leslie at Colourarte using the form on their website. The details of that I will put in the description box down below to make it easy for you. Good luck, I wish you all the best, and let's head on over to the desk and see what I've created to share with you. So you can see here I've started with a canvas that I already have sketched out my image on, and I begin with painting the background using Sassy Sprite Prism Pour paint. It's important to note with the Prism Pour paint that you do not overwork the paint. You'll get best results by not overworking the paint in any way, shape or form. As I move on now using Fandangoed Prism Pour to paint in the frog itself. It's a beautiful, very pale lime green colour, perfect for creating my frog. Again, making sure not to overwork this paint. I move on to using some Royal Sapphire, Wintergreen and Dark Waters to paint in some extra details on the frog itself, just to create those extra shaded details and the little hints of darkish green blue on the frog, just a mix of those colours to get those results. Continually being aware to not overwork the paint. For the black, I've just used Deco Art Media black fluid acrylic. I mix black in with the wintergreen to create the shaded portions of the bamboo that the frog is resting on, and paint those in before letting them dry and moving on to my eyes. For my eyes of my frog, I've used Tuscan Sun, Orange Crush and Big Apple Prism Pour paints, and I've used these in combination to create the shaded effects, the gradual tones of the ombre effect of the eyes. I begin with the Tuscan Sun, then gradually work that out gently with Orange Crush, moving out to Big Apple on the outside rim of the eyes. You'll see that I spend quite a bit of time working on the eyes. I always find that any painting that you do of an animal in particular, if you get the eyes right, everything else just falls into place. So I try not to overwork the paint, but I do spend a lot of time and many layers getting the eyes just right for my animals. You can see that I continue to work the eyes, and with this frog's eyes in particular, I was very careful to save the highlight spots rather than have to paint those over the top. I kept the two dots in the eye quite separate, and painted those with the paler shades to keep them quite lustrous in the painting. You'll often find that the Prism Pour paints tend to be a tad translucent, so you can't just paint Tuscan Sun over the top of Big Apple and expect to get the beautiful golden colour of Tuscan Sun to come out. It's because it's too translucent, you won't actually get that effect. And often what is required is for you to put down a layer of white and then the Tuscan Sun back over the top if you haven't left the white space to begin with. And here I decided they needed extra white to get the results that I wanted before recolouring them. I then move on to using the same colours, the Tuscan Sun, the Orange Crush and the Big Apple, to create the pads on the frog's hands and feet, and use those colours in a mix to create the beautiful pops of colour on his feet. So I continue working on the feet, gently layering the different shades between the Tuscan Sun, Orange Crush and Big Apple until I'm happy with them. Being careful, as I've said many times, not to overwork the paint while it's wet and tacky, and letting it dry in between when I want to relayer that up. Otherwise you'll get yourself into trouble when you're painting with these beautiful Prism Pour paints. They're worth practicing and getting that right, because the finished results are amazing with the sheen and the mica sparkle that they give. They're just fabulous paints. I can't rave about them enough, and I've certainly enjoyed being able to create with them. But like I said, I continue working on the feet of this gorgeous frog, creating those bright, beautiful pops of colour. Now, remembering that you have an opportunity to win your very own 6-piece set, mini set of the amazing Prism Pour paints, just by liking, subscribing and leaving a comment below this video and each of the other videos in this premiere live event. You can go into the draw to win a set, so you have 14 chances. So you want to make sure that you're jumping on to each of the artists' channels so that you don't miss an opportunity in any one of those 14 prize draws. And don't forget, keep watching out for the lucky phrase words. You'll find 2 words in my video. You just have to find the right spot to capture those, but you can then enter for that mega prize of $400 value shopping spree at Colourarte.com. How amazing would that be? Get all excited just thinking about it. So here I've already started to move on to doing the chin and belly of my frog. For this section I used Deco Art white fluid acrylic along with rustic earth primary elements mixed up in some Polypore by Colourarte. I found that this colour gave great tone for my frog's shading on his belly, and it helped give that plenty of dimension and help create the 3D effects and the skin fold effects I was looking for on the belly of this gorgeous frog. so that I could get all that shading down really well for that. Next up, I started to work on the bamboo again, and for this I used wintergreen mixed with the Sassy Sprite. I wanted a combination green for the main portion of the bamboo, and I found that these two colours mixed together, these two prism pours mixed together, gave a great colour for that. So for the brown portions of my bamboo, I actually mixed a combination of the Rich Auburn Prism Pour and added some rustic earth primary elements into that mix to give it a deeper tonal value, to create a richer, deeper earth colour to apply to those bamboo portions. Give it a more earthy tone, basically. I then move on to shading around my frog, especially in the deeper crevices of the frog, and to do this, rather than using straight black, I actually mix my black with a bit of the greens that I was using earlier, just to give it a more natural tone to shading off my piece. Now pay attention, because look out, here comes my words for the draw, and they are Pablo Picasso. Note them down. You need to pay attention to them if you want to go into that mega draw. Just as I'm putting these finishing touches on my painting, you'll see a coupon code appear on the screen. That is valid anytime for use on the Colourarte website. Please take advantage of that if you're interested in purchasing any of these amazing paints that I've used today, or of course any of their other products. Just before I go, I'd like to mention an art show online that I'm involved in. It's done via Zoom. It's on next weekend, April 29th and 30th in the UK, or April 30th and May 1st here in Oz. It's an amazing event over Zoom, like nothing you've ever experienced before. Come along and have a chat to 15 amazing artists in their studios around the world, or from the comfort of your own home. Would love to see you there and chat with you face to face. Get your free ticket. Details will be in the description box below. Just before I go, I want to again remind you to enter the channel prize draws and the mega prize offered up by Colourarte for this amazing premiere live event that they've put on. And thank you very much for joining us. Bye for now.